I got a little bit schizo at like last year some point because like how sponsor stuff works in phase like changed a little bit. Like before it was like they would send me the info and I would agree to it and I would just assume that the sponsor is on. Mark, thank you for the $10. I'm like, okay, well, I will set aside this entire day because like if I have like a sponsor or anything, I don't leave the house or do pretty much anything else. I just sit there and wait for the sponsor to happen because I've had issues in the past where it's like, oh, well, your internet's gone or this or that happened or blah, 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 blah. Well, now they're angry. So I'm like, okay, I just sit in the house and I wait. And if I have like a collab or anything, like or like a previous stream, like I'll let everybody know like, okay, like I got dip and stuff. And so for a few months I kept doing that and then I kept getting like no sponsor information. And I'm like, is there like any information? And they're like, oh, it ended up not going forward. And I'm like, bro, I cleared my calendar. I made time for this. And like, not to be an asshole, but there's like the money part of it too, where I'm like, you know, I didn't like count my chickens before they hatch, but I'm like, well, why did you give me a number? Why did you tell me a number if it wasn't real? On the plus side, you now have an open day. Yeah, but it would get annoying because I'd be trying to like schedule collabs and stuff, or I'd be, not me scheduling collabs, I pretty much never schedule collabs, but other people would be trying to schedule collabs with me in them, and I'd be like, I'm sorry, but I can't. Fun fact, that's how most collabs work. Most collabs, even if it's just like 3 people, it's like, all right, here's my schedule. Everybody uses wintomeet.org. Here's my schedule. All right. Okay. Like let's fill in the times that it works for everybody. And it'll be like in the span of a month, the only time slot that'll line up for everybody where they can play for at least like an hour or do whatever for like an hour. It's like fucking, it's one slot. And then if it doesn't line up, it's a hard no from everybody. I'm like, bro. Barco, thank you. It kind of blows my mind, I guess, how inflexible most streamer schedules are, but I guess most people have more of a life than I do. So for me, it's like, I don't care. I will clear my calendar for whatever. And if it's on my day off, I'll stream on my day off. It's not that big of a deal. It's at 6 a.m. Okay, 6 a.m. Sure, whatever. But other people, most people, it's not like that. It's not like that. Especially most like the bigger streamers. A lot of them are like, I am only available at 2 a.m. in your time on Thursdays. And you're like, what the fuck? Why? Why? Isn't this your job? But it is their job. It is their job. They're like fucking traveling across the country and shit for other collabs. And they're like going and meeting with studios and stuff. And then I'm sitting here like, oh my God, damn, I'm a loser in my own industry, bro. Holy shit. How come you guys have more of a life than me in the job where you have no life? Huh? What the fuck? What's going on here?
Everybody, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Low Effort Clips. That's right, Low Effort Clips, right here on YouTube.com. Yeah, and hit the notification bell. Yeah.